Chinese automakers are rapidly expanding their global presence, utilizing advanced EV technology, strategic partnerships, and aggressive market entry strategies to compete with established international brands. Once primarily known for producing affordable vehicles for their domestic market, companies such as BYD, Geely, NIO, and Great Wall Motors are now making significant strides in regions like Europe, North America, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and Latin America. A major factor driving this expansion is their leadership in electric vehicle, EV, innovation, supported by strong government backing. For instance, BYD, which began as a battery manufacturer, now produces state-of-the-art EVs featuring the highly acclaimed Blade battery technology. This government-supported investment in battery efficiency and vehicle electrification has enabled Chinese automakers to offer high-quality electric cars at competitive prices, outpacing Western competitors who have traditionally focused on premium markets. In addition to their technological advancements, Chinese automakers are leveraging strategic partnerships and acquisitions to enhance their global reach. A notable example is Geely's acquisition of Volvo in 2010, which provided the Chinese company access to world-class engineering and safety expertise, while boosting its credibility in European markets. The success of Geely's subsidiaries, Lynk & Co and Polestar, illustrates how Chinese firms are combining Western innovation with Chinese cost efficiency to create globally competitive brands. Meanwhile, NIO is distinguishing itself with innovative battery swapping technology, setting it apart from traditional EV manufacturers. Chinese automakers are also employing aggressive market entry strategies, particularly in emerging markets, where competition is less intense and regulatory barriers are easier to navigate. Southeast Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East have become key expansion zones, with companies like Great Wall Motors establishing manufacturing plants in Thailand and Brazil to localize production and reduce costs. SAIC Motors' revival of the MG brand has been particularly successful in India and the UK, thanks to modern design, affordability, and effective local partnerships. By focusing on these regions, Chinese companies avoid the steep tariffs and regulatory hurdles that make entering the US market particularly challenging. However, one of the biggest obstacles facing Chinese automakers is overcoming the Made in China stigma, especially in Western markets where consumers often associate Chinese products with lower quality. To counter this perception, brands like BYD and XPeng are heavily investing in research and development, crash safety testing, and aggressive branding campaigns. For example, BYD has secured partnerships with European rental car companies and enlisted celebrity endorsements to enhance its reputation. XPeng, on the other hand, is positioning itself as a leader in autonomous driving technology, aiming to compete with Tesla. In addition to branding challenges, Chinese automakers must navigate complex regulatory environments, with different countries imposing strict safety, emissions, and trade policies. Despite these hurdles, their ability to produce affordable, high-tech electric vehicles is enabling them to gain a foothold in markets increasingly prioritizing sustainability. In the next part of this video, we will explore further strategies, including how Chinese companies are using pricing tactics, scaling production globally, and responding to geopolitical tensions to solidify their presence in the global auto market. As Chinese automakers continue to expand globally, they are deploying additional strategies to strengthen their market position, including aggressive pricing tactics, large-scale production expansion, and navigating complex geopolitical and regulatory challenges. One of their most effective tools is competitive pricing, made possible by cost-efficient production, economies of scale, and vertical integration. By controlling the supply chain, particularly in battery manufacturing, companies like BYD and CATL significantly reduce costs, allowing them to sell electric vehicles at lower prices than Western competitors. This pricing advantage is especially evident in Europe, where rising fuel prices and stricter environmental regulations have made affordable EVs highly attractive to consumers. Moreover, Chinese automakers are focusing on large-scale production and overseas manufacturing to further drive down costs and avoid tariffs. For instance, BYD has established factories in Thailand, Brazil, and Hungary, enabling it to locally produce vehicles tailored to regional needs, while benefiting from reduced shipping costs and import duties. Similarly, Great Wall Motors and Chery are setting up assembly plants in strategic locations across Latin America and Southeast Asia, making their vehicles more accessible and affordable in emerging markets. However, breaking into the North American market remains a significant challenge due to high tariffs, political tensions, and consumer skepticism. While companies like NIO and XPeng are eyeing eventual entry into the US, most Chinese automakers are prioritizing Europe, where regulations are less hostile and EV adoption is growing rapidly. Additionally, these automakers are leveraging direct-to-consumer sales models, reducing dependency on traditional dealerships and providing more flexibility in pricing and marketing. Companies like Lynk & Co and NIO have introduced subscription-based car ownership, appealing to younger, tech-savvy consumers who prioritize flexibility over traditional car ownership. Beyond pricing and production, innovation plays a crucial role in their global strategy, particularly in autonomous driving and smart vehicle technology. XPeng, for example, is heavily investing in AI-driven driving assistance systems, aiming to compete directly with Tesla's full self-driving technology. By focusing on cutting-edge advancements in AI and connectivity, Chinese automakers are not just selling cars, they are positioning themselves as technology companies, which enhances their brand perception in developed markets. Oppose risks, particularly in light of ongoing trade disputes between China and the US. Some Western governments are hesitant to embrace Chinese EVs due to cybersecurity concerns, data privacy issues, and national security risks. To address these concerns, some automakers are pursuing joint ventures with local companies, which can help build trust and reduce regulatory resistance. At the same time, Chinese automakers are diversifying their supply chains to mitigate risks associated with potential trade restrictions. For example, CATL has announced plans to build battery plants in Europe and North America, reducing dependency on China-based production and positioning itself as a truly global supplier. Another critical element in Chinese automakers' global expansion is branding and consumer perception. While some companies are working to shed the cheap image historically associated with Chinese products, others are embracing a new approach by marketing themselves as luxury or high-tech brands. NIO, for instance, offers premium features such as battery swapping stations, lounge-style showrooms, and concierge services, positioning itself as a direct competitor to brands like Tesla and BMW. Similarly, Zeekr, a subsidiary of Geely, is targeting premium EV buyers in Europe with sleek, high-performance electric models. As a result, Chinese brands are no longer just competing on price. They are also competing on innovation, service, and overall customer experience. Looking ahead, the expansion of Chinese automakers shows no signs of slowing down. With new factories, innovative business models, and continued investment in next-generation vehicle technology, they are poised to reshape the global automotive industry. While challenges remain, their aggressive strategies, government backing, and technological advancements put them in a strong position to dominate the market. Whether they can overcome lingering geopolitical concerns and fully establish themselves in high-barrier markets like the US remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: Chinese automakers are no longer just participants in the global auto market. They are becoming dominant players. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.